that's why like even when like the job right now, I'm completely grateful for, like, you know what I'm saying, that I work at where I work at or whatever and shit like that. But bruh, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Goddamn, after I clock out, goddamn, sure. Or like, bruh, them whatever problems they have, bruh, that I don't bring home them problems with me. Matter of fact, I don't even deal with them problems while I'm there, because like, bruh, they gonna fuck over you at any point in time type shit. So, bruh, do what you do, get your check, leave. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, bro, like, you just a part of a functioning machine, bro. You see what I'm saying?
People really do not talk about how hard the intersection of gratefulness and wanting more is. That intersection, like, I'm going through that intersection now, like Jade just said, like, being grateful, like, that you have a job. Of course, 2 months ago, I'm like, what the fuck am I about to do? Like, what's going on? My ends ain't meeting. I gotta call creditors calling me. I gotta tell everybody I owe bills to, do y'all have anything to where we can push this back? Cause I ain't got it. Y'all ain't gonna get it. And now
get
I'm
it
not
back
in that place.
Blood, pussy.
And now I'm in a better place, a much better place. But it's still like, oh my god.
But that's the thing. But like,
I know what you. You have not given me this ability to come in here and compel niggas on a weekly basis. Cause let's get it. Let's be real. Like, what we do, I'm gonna be fully transparent. I hate the fact that unless it's some drama like Sadia calling out a fucking fuck ass nigga,
yeah,
that we don't get the fucking views that we should get. And even when that happens, what the fuck is 100 and something views to niggas that's getting thousands of views? And I don't think crazy. That God has put this compellingness in me, because I feel like I can toot our fucking horn. Our podcast is better than a lot of niggas out here.
Facts. And to be honest, looking at that reel,
but we do not get the credit we deserve.
And I'm gonna say this too, because I peeped this as well. When I looked at our reel, within 2 hours, our views was like 3 something. On the little, just that little piece of that little reel, the collab that you did yesterday.
Nah, fuck that, because that reel yesterday made me mad, because sometimes I be feeling like these social medias be shadow banning me. Like, sometimes they'll work for me, like if it's some blastic shit, oh my god, everybody want to look at that, and then I post some shit with us, and then the engagement is just not the same. Like, I don't see how I can post the shit that I posted yesterday, and it works with the algorithm. I posted it as a reel because it gets more engagement. You post the shit in your story so that your fake ass followers can see it. Them niggas, them fake ass followers that's supposed to be your friends, they look at your shit and don't even like it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That was weird to me.
It's weird.
Because it was like, it literally, I saw it and I'm like, only 4 likes.
That shit pissed me off.
But the plays are 350. In 2 hours.
Dog, the shit pisses me off
y'all niggas looked at the shit.
When you made that meat shit, when you said that shit, I was like, oh, I'm chopping that the fuck up. When a nigga be excited all week about making a content post and then post it, and then that shit happens, I'll be like, dog, fuck you. Boy, fuck you.
And it's one thing.
Boy, fuck you.
And it's one thing to be like, okay, well, you know, maybe a lot of people didn't see it. Nigga, 4 likes compared to 400 fucking views in 2 hours? Y'all niggas was looking. I can see the reactions in my DMs and tell y'all was looking.
Man, what?
You know what's gonna happen though?
Which is so weird to me, but it's like, you know what?
What's gonna happen though is we're gonna, like I keep saying, I said this shit early. We are the best kept secret. But it won't be like that for long. Even though we've been doing this for 5 years, and that's probably a lot of my jadedness. Like, I'm at the point now, 5 years into this, my ideas are getting stolen. I'm seeing niggas want to start doing performances in podcasting now. You fuck ass fucker niggas.
Fucker.
Yeah, nah, that shit is wild.
Whack ass talent y'all be bringing on. Now, I ain't gonna cap,
wild.
man. Some of our early ones, some of our early guests, we was just, you know what I'm saying, we was just trying to get our reps in. No cap. But we got to a point where I was like, except for that last nigga we had, not really. God, that last guest we had was some bullshit. But
who? We
started really getting some really good guests in. Womanizer.
Oh.
Weird ass nigga. But anyway,
he was the last guest.
He was the last guest, and I was mad about that. I'm like, this is, but see, he actually wasn't our last guest because you remember all of my data went away on my hard drive. Mm-hmm. So all the video footage that I had of like a Nari's episode, which I wish we could have put out because you see where the fuck she is now with photography. What?
Hold on, we don't have her episode out?
It's out, but not video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Walgreens, I'm not picking up the prescription. Leave me alone. All right.
I was about to say, I knew I heard a phone ring.
But yeah, I always have said that we were Atlanta's best kept secret, but
yeah,
that don't mean I like saying that shit. I don't want to be no fucking secret. And it was so funny. Like I was listening to this is off on a tangent. I was listening to Joe Budden. Reason why I'm doing this shit. It is what it is. Y'all can like him or hate him, but the nigga is polarizing, and the nigga has independently. The nigga's doing what a lot of niggas can't do. Signed to fucking this podcast label, this podcast. Nigga's doing it on his own. Listening to him talk about everybody having the same starting point. And sometimes I get mad when I hear shit like that because you celebrities talk from a place of privilege. I love you, man. Like, you're the reason I'm doing this. But some of y'all niggas really be talking from a place of privilege like you didn't have a fucking hit song for the past 20 years, like you didn't fucking do broadcast radio. Mm-hmm. In the midst of that, like you didn't fucking get on a VH1 show and propose to a girl in front of Times Square. Like you've always been in the mix. Mm-hmm. And he has this mindset that, nah, man, we all had the same starting point. Joe Blow has the same starting point as Joe Budden. No, the fuck you don't. No.
Right.
It's not equal. I'm here to tell you, I've been doing this shit for 5 years. And we have not, like niggas be like, man, you do it consistently, you keep putting in the work, you gonna get there. Niggas leave out the part and telling you how long that could take. Mm-hmm. Niggas always leave out that part, and that pisses me off. That's off on a tangent though. Just want to let you celebrities know, y'all niggas not starting on the same playing field as us average niggas that's trying to figure this shit out in real time.
But
y'all
you know
niggas,
what though, like you can't, the reason why it don't never like fuck with my mental is because I see that. I see moments where I have people DMing me, like yesterday, hey man, I want to get on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? I see people coming up to me when I used to be at work and you know, they will be bringing up the podcast. Mm-hmm. I see literally like yesterday, 4 likes but 400 views in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? I see that, so therefore I know people watching me. I know they watching this podcast. Hell, the only thing I'm nervous about is what are they gonna be able to go back and find that I said something off the wall? You know, that's my biggest fear. I know we gonna make it. I know we gonna be fakers. My biggest fear about the podcast is
they gonna fuck us up with some of them shits from the apartment days.
That I fuck us up. Should not have said, and they are gonna bring that jump back up.
When we was Mama, real uncensored,
Daddy,
the nigga cast.
Oh boy, so sorry.
Oh my god,
I'm so sorry.
The nigga cast, please don't bring that up.
I do not.
This is all opinionated.
I do not represent.
So sorry.
What year was that? The
2018.
I do not represent the 2018 version of myself.
Me either.
I was growing. I wasn't right in my mind.
Dog, I was 23.
I wasn't healed.
Back then, I never wore shades. Now I'm wearing shades, so I'm on a whole totally different wavelength. So it's just like, look, bro, that was never even part of my style, my inventory. Now I got shades.
And you know what made it? I always thought about it, but like a couple weeks ago, I was talking to my mom. We was at her birthday dinner at my aunt's house, and my mom was like, you know, y'all need to use y'all skills and your talents to, you know, pursue y'all dreams. Y'all need to be working at no job. Like, you need to find a way to do it. And I was like, Mama, I've been doing that.
And you know what the challenge is in that? Because I'm literally going through that. I brought up that film studio that kept bugging us at my fucking job. Because, you know, you think that God works in mysterious ways. Because my story is not yet done. I'm just complaining about the current moment. God works in mysterious ways because you know where I stay at. I stay in the fucking country. Out there, absolutely nothing out there. I'm doing a delivery, like my first week of that job. Grateful to have that job. I'm doing a delivery. Oh shit. Atlanta Film Studio?
Not Atlanta.
Like massive, big film studio. Like nigga, I'm like, wow. And you already know a film studio be locked up, suited and booted. Like you cannot get in there. So I'm like, you know what, God? Just get me a delivery there. If you get me a delivery there, I'll take it from there. I got a delivery like a month later. It took a while. I was so happy, ecstatic. Went in there to talk to them, delivered the food. Hey man, letting you know now, I don't want to. Oh shit! I don't want to do this job forever. I want to do this because I do this, and this, and I've been doing this consistently. This, and this. I just want my foot in the door. Can y'all help me? Well, I can give you some names. I can give you a couple names, email addresses. Send over your resume. You know, we might have a couple PA positions coming up. I'm like, okay. Ecstatic. And this is another conversation I want to get into because I have always been the type of person, something I realized about myself. I am the type of nigga that, I call it faith, but I've always been the type of nigga that gets excited. Some people call it putting all your eggs in one basket. I get really excited when...
Showing gratitude. Go ahead.
Huh?
Showing gratitude is a good thing. Go ahead.
No. I get really excited when... at the possibility of something. It ain't even got to come to fruition yet. Like, oh, I applied for this. I applied for a job online. I just know it's mine because I got my faith is so strong. I'd be like, oh man, they gonna get back to me. And all you be getting is emails saying, yo, unfortunately we decided,
I mean, but the thing is, you right. They got back to you. They ain't give you your response.
Well, this is not from the movie studio. This is
I'm
just
talking about that, but I'm saying in general as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
I got you.
Like it's how you look at it. Like, yeah, they gonna get back to you, but what type of response it is?
Well, even with the film studio, going through all this shit, ain't hear shit back from them. And then you be like, God just working real weird ways. Because as soon as I went up there, literally the next day the strike started. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be at Jimmy John's forever.
Oh yeah, no, that's fucking.
I said I'm gonna be up here forever, man.
Crazy.
Damn, we ain't never gonna work again. Not in this industry.
Fucking crazy.
So I'm literally playing the waiting game with these niggas, and like I said, they have been bothering us all week with these damn orders. So literally, you know, they'll send their PAs out there to do boys. They'll send them niggas out there to come get the food. That's their job. And every time they send a different person in the store, every time I be like, hey bro, you know such and such, such and such, and such and such. Oh yeah, they my supervisor. Can you tell them to email me back? I got you, bro. Next day, another nigga come in. I got you, bro. Next day, the nigga from the first time come back in. Oh yeah, man. He said this shit yesterday, made me mad. Hey man, you talk to him? Yeah, man. Today might be a good day for them to email you. Today might be the good day. Hey man, I'm 28, but I know when niggas giving you the runaround. Like, I done ran around a few times myself. Like when some of y'all niggas try to get on the show, I run all around. I get it. Stop playing with me. And I get to the point where it's like, all right, because like what you said, your mom is saying, all right, moving your purpose. Mom, I've been trying to do that.
Right.
People don't even talk about how hard it is at this age now as a recruiter. When I was recruiting in 2021, it's certain things that you look for that is like, okay, I'll even give you I'll give you a phone call or not. People don't talk about how hard it is to pivot, to make a complete career audible from what your resume look like. And especially for me, like, we're all young and our resumes should be all over the place unless you went to school for a specific thing, you had an internship in college for that specific thing, you were on a track to do this specific thing for the rest of your life. Leah, perfect example. My best friend Leah, she started PR in college and she's been moving up that ladder in PR ever since. Perfect shit for her. But for a nigga like me, which people don't also talk about how hard it is for creatives to even maneuver professionally, our shit's gonna be all over the place. Dog, I work for a cleaning company installing sanitizers, soaps, and dilution machines 1 year. The next year, I'm a fucking recruiter for mechanical engineers and different types of engineers. The next year, I'm teaching some snotty nose ass kids. The next year, that same year, because I had 3 jobs in 1 year at this point. That same year, I'm a fucking basically like a concierge at a fucking work share place. The next year, I'm working at Jimmy John's. To a recruiter or to anybody that's trying to do something in a specific industry, you'll look at me and be like, what you do? Like, what you doing? And I'm trying to tell niggas, even though it's clearly on my resume, this is what I've been caring about for the past 5 years. This other shit is on my resume because it's there and I did it. You have to see it. But this that's at the top, WIMB, production manager, podcast host, this is what I care about. And this is where I'm trying to go. And niggas do not take you seriously in a professional realm. I want to, at this point in life, I want my foot in the door. And I'm asking God every day, just get my foot in the door in this industry, because even at a young age, I've always loved movies. I've always loved television. I've always loved it from in front of this camera to behind the camera. And now that I've been doing this shit in front and behind for the past 5 years, I'm ready to move into that. And I'm ready for someone, because all it takes is someone to give you a chance. People often, I'm going to call this episode, People Often Don't. People often don't think about that one person that can change your life. It just take one. It just take one. I know this podcast is a real rambling ass podcast. I hope it don't sound crazy to the listeners, because I know I am all over the place. But my mind, this whole, I ain't gonna lie, these past 2 years have been all over the place. Y'all are just getting a peek into some of the intricacies of my brain. It's all over the place. But
we have had a lot of shifts. I mean, even as far as location change, like we've shifted completely. We've changed as far as where our direction. We went from having nothing but guests to now ain't no guests. You know what I'm saying? Like it has definitely been, they've seen the transitions of all of us. Our conversations are totally different. Totally
I love our conversations now. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's why I'm glad when we do come back, 106 and Pod will be totally a separate thing, because this energy here is what I miss. This is what we was doing before you guys came, and I miss this. I know that we lost people once we started catering to guests. I know that we did. I'm praying that I'm glad that some of y'all are still here. Praying that everybody comes back, because y'all was really fucking with us heavy when we was just kicking the shit, and I'm glad we kicking the shit. I don't even know how 52 minutes have passed. Just now, it feels like we've been in here for only 20 minutes talking. That's craziness. I'm looking at this clock. What the fuck? And I haven't even got to a topic. That's the funny part. I don't even have topics though. And I really don't want to get into much of it, because I'm enjoying where we are right now.
Me too.
This conversation is very needed, because there's a lot of people, like I said, bro, all y'all niggas done went back to work. And this is sad to say too. I've noticed that a lot of people, like with my checking ins, a lot of y'all lives have changed. Niggas ain't doing the same shit. I might have to scrub some episodes, because y'all niggas ain't even doing the shit no more. My first checking in, that nigga not even doing music no more. Shout out Hakeem. That nigga is doing clothing now. Like everybody just, I interviewed Keisha from the Beauty Supply. She doesn't have her store anymore. And this is not to poke fun or throw salt, but everybody's lives are changing. In real time.
Damn.
I think a lot of this shit is coming on the hands of this world right now. This economy. Niggas is struggling to live, and the powers that be is just like, yeah, take that. What you gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Figure it out. Student loans coming back. Figure it out. What you gonna do? Rent high as hell. Figure it out. What you gonna do? You gotta make 3 times. Like, my thing is, who in the hell is making $36 an hour? when all of these jobs is starting you at 13.
Yeah.
The math don't even math, bro. Niggas is struggling out here.
It's starting to
Niggas
look like 50-50 ain't that bad. I know I was against it, but
now y'all starting to see the financial benefits from 50-50.
I had the kind of bro.
And then like, bro, and then then it be crazy because then when you put that
Just
on top
kidding.
of goddamn like, bro, like when you want
Don't
a nigga,
50-50 me.
when you want a nigga to goddamn do this, that, and the third, and then give you extra spending
Like, bro,
money.
niggas can't even think
What
about no
the
trips
fuck?
right now.
This nigga is
I'm trying to figure out how the rent
24.
getting paid this month.
Like, bro, what you talking about, bro? Like, this nigga is 24, 25, bro. You expect this nigga to do all of that?
Yes. But nah, like for
This
real,
nigga work
this
at Walgreens,
is,
bro. Like, bro,
this
come
shit
on,
is
bro.
getting a little tough. Like it's starting to make me feel like, damn, I might need a partner for real. Like that is where my mindset
She said, "I need a
is.
partner for financial
real, like,
for financial benefits."
Not trying to be
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Like I'm getting to the age now. Like, bro, I kind of might need them.
Because at this point, it's like, do y'all think do all these apartments think every tenant works in tech? Like, what the fuck y'all think is going on? Because them the only niggas making money like that.
Yeah.
Everybody else is working regular ass jobs. Everybody is not fortunate enough to have a career.
And my dad and my auntie and my mama told me to fucking pursue what I love, and I feel like my turning point, I feel
That's
like
a good question, Jade. We'll get to your turning point next.
when I graduated from high school, literally bullshitted my way out, and I wanted to go to Clayton State for video production.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom and my dad was like, "No, you need to get in school now, because if you don't go now, you're not gonna go." Because I had waited too late to start in the fall, so I would have had to start next semester in the spring. So mom's like, "No, if you don't do it now, you're not gonna go." So literally like a week or two before fall classes started, I just went up to Atlanta Tech and went for dental hygiene. Now,
Did you want to do that?
Of course I didn't want to fucking do it.
Interesting.
And I just picked something just because it was the first thing off the top of my mind. And like literally everybody was like, "You in school for dental hygiene?" Because my personality, I've always been a talker, always been a dancer, always been a singer. So they're like, dental hygiene? Literally. Now I had some of the best moments, you know what I'm saying, and met some great people at Atlanta Tech. But I feel like at that, not taking control of my life, not going on that not going to university, staying on campus where I would have been exposed to so much more, stuff. I would have been able to have more freedom. I feel like that kind of like, I didn't take control of my life. And it literally caused me to be very stagnant in my decisions of myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on my parents, because ultimately everything that I have been through in my life, 80% was my fucking fault.
Talk about it.
I fucking did it. It was my decision to make this, not do this, whatever. So it's on me. But I really feel like had I would have waited that semester and just went to university, or